Welcome to Tool Tech Geek. I'm going to take a look at two multi-tools that are very inexpensive. I basically search on Amazon for multi-tools in the range between, let's say, $5 and $20, and I found two that are very interesting. So this one was $9.99. Comes with a holster with a belt loop and velcro. This is the other one that was around 15 or so dollars. So those two are very inexpensive in the scheme of things at the time of this recording. So I'm gonna look a little bit at the characteristics. For first, this one was the cheapest, and this one looks familiar because it's basically the same as other multi-tool, which is the Fantasticar. So this came a while ago and it was a little bit higher price, but when we compare this, they look pretty much the same. They have this plastic handles on one side and then metal on the other. And then quickly to look at the different utensils. So a large blade that locks. You can unlock it by pushing here. Then it has these scissors that have like a little dolphin nose, which is kind of what some rescue scissors have, so this can go near somebody's skin without hurting them. So they have a bit of a spring there, pretty large. And on this side there's no large tools in the handles. Now we start to go in the interior. You have your Phillips and an awl. This awl has no, it's not sharpened per se, it's kind of just pointy, and it has the sewing hole, but this isn't a sharp edge. Then on this side has this kind of usual combination of, here's a hook, bottle opener, flathead, small flathead can opener with a wire stripping notch, and these locks enable you to return them. Then the plier head, pretty decent looking. It has wire cutters of presumably a different material. These ones are bolted in, so in principle they could be replaceable, and it's pretty solid looking and extremely good value. At the time of this recording was $10. Is pretty much a miracle of manufacturing and supply chain, etc. It's possible that it is a shop that wants to start to get reviews, so maybe that's why they're selling it inexpensive. Sometimes that happens. Some tools they start selling cheap and then the price goes up. That's kind of what happened with the WorkPro. Once it starts to become recognized, they increase the price. But yeah, this tool is the same as the Fantasticar and also the same as the Sue Pro, which are all priced a little higher. But I think this is a tremendous deal if you want to get a inexpensive multi-tool. And the second one is this one that's called Ghost Change, is the brand. This was more in the $15 or so, and it came super oily. I've been wiping off this oil so it comes oiled up to protect from rust. So as we look at it, I'm gonna wipe it to remove that oil. This is a shop towel, and I think after a wipe it just looks normal, but I think they really wanted to prevent rust. Thing that this has is the glass breaker here, and then the quick access tools include this strange pry bar. So it has a nail puller here, wire stripper, notch, bottle opener. These are wrenches for bicycle spokes, I believe. Here there's a number of hexagon wrenches with numbers here: 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, and 4. Not very thick, so I don't know if this can pry a whole lot, but it's kind of unusual in terms of these tools. A bit of an innovation, if you wish. Then a large knife blade with lock. Then we have a big wood saw. It has a bit of a taper, but not too much. This saw tends to work better when the top is very, very thin. Here it is it's kind of straight, I would say. Maybe it has a taper. So the saw. Then let's open up and see the plier head. Looks sturdy. And it has a wire cutter of a different material. This is riveted, not bolted in. Here in the pivot it has that kind of dark oil seeping out. And let's see what other tools it has. This is pretty cool. It's a 1/4-inch bit driver. This usually comes in very expensive, more expensive tools. This has a combination of a Phillips and a flathead, and it's held by a baldy tent. So I think this is pretty cool. It has a changeable bit driver. You could put other bits there if you need, or extenders to have long reach. So it's a very welcome element. Let's see what else we got. There's an awl that is with a sharp edge, so it's a bit of a blade with a sawing hole. Let's see if these locks work. Yeah, these are the locks. They're pretty nice looking. Maybe they're made of powder metal processing, because I don't think machining this will be expensive. I think this is probably powder made. And there's like a tiny file, cross cut on one side, and in the other is just one direction. And this piece would be a flathead, somewhat large. Let's see what else we have. Like a strap cutter hook, and here is a sort of can opener with a notch for wire stripper, and this may also work as a bottle opener because of this shape, so it could be a dual use. So there's a lot of functions for around $15, tremendous value. I think there's also something interesting to consider. Remember to wipe it if you get one of these, because they're super oily. And budget and bargain. Multi tools, the goes, and this one has the other one has a name that is Sovidayug. Pretty much looks like a randomly generated name. So two really bargains at the time of this recording. Not sure if this will be available for a long time, but check it out. I'm gonna put a link in the description. Thank you for watching.